Hi, Aries. Welcome to Moonfire Tarot. I'm Jules, intuitive tarot reader. Handed my first deck at 5, and it's been a lifelong journey ever since, on and off. So we are looking into your April love energy, the overall energy, what's coming towards you. We'll pull some hidden messages for those of you who are out of contact with your person, okay? And I do tap into the zodiac on TikTok and Instagram at Jules Moonfire Tarot there as well if you're interested in mini reads. Cycle through the zodiac there in order, okay? And I'm also releasing some lessons soon on intuitive tarot and oracle card reading. So keep an eye out for that. All right. If you want, sign up for my email list. Follow me, guys. If you're listening on the podcast as well, welcome, wherever you guys are tuning in from. All that out the way, guys. Let's do it. All right, Aries, let's see what's coming up for you for April. Spirit, talk to me, Aries, our Rams here. And happy birthday, all Aries suns out there. This is for your Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. So the more you have this in your chart, the more this is likely to hit you, okay? Good idea to check all your other signs if you have time. All right. Oh, we're splitting the deck at passion, all right? Dating. Some of you may be getting back out there, or you have someone already that you're talking to. Let's see. Spirit, talk to me for Aries. What's coming out for them? Seduction. Okay. Death. All right. It's taking an interesting turn. And here's that date card again. All right. So it looks like starting out already, there's a lot of you sudden change. Okay, so first of all, I'm seeing there might have been some type of teasing, attraction, third party, a temptation, something like that. There's been some ending, some type of transition, all right, with the death card, okay? And I do feel like this person you were dealing with might have been either narcissistic or one-sided. Maybe they were wrapped up in their own world, and you felt like some of your boundaries were crossed, or you felt used, or, something of that nature wasn't working out for you. So I do see dating, getting back out there, but there's some type of shock, some sudden change. Where is this going, Spirit? Hammer and rebuild. Okay. Let me see. Bottom of the deck. Separation, addiction, and ascending old school. Yeah, this is someone, what's coming up in this energy. Not a lot of you, could have tried to get back out there with someone and meet someone else, but hammer and rebuild usually talks about a sudden change or a shock that's going to hit you where it's like you're working on something, you're repairing something. Now, some of these lines, might have been heavy, some of them might have been light, all right, with the boundaries being crossed, okay? But I am seeing separation and missing and thinking of you, and this usually talks about like a mutual energy, all right? So now it goes to some type of addiction, okay? Now, obsession or a strong connection, strong attraction is there. Sometimes that can create an emotional block that's indicated on the card, but now I'm seeing ascending in the bottom of the deck, what's coming up in old school, and there's that passion card. Okay, so it's likely you do know this person, Aries, okay, for a lot of you. And now if you are completely, like maybe you were working on yourself, this hammer card usually isn't so much working on yourself, but I'll throw it out there. There's some of you, of course, who could have moved on, and maybe some things like as you're ascending to another relationship, maybe you're missing somebody, but this looks like someone you're in for a shock with this person possibly coming back around. And I do see the butterfly is coming up next. All right. And this is about healing wounds, next phase, evolution. And now it's going to some type of partnership. Okay. So it looks like, if you can accept or reject this, but it looks like most likely a mutual energy here with the old school, like replaying events in your head. All right. But there's some type of chemistry here with this person. Okay. So let's see what Tarot has to say. I'm going to scooch this up. Spirit, talk to me. So it's very likely you're in for some shock, all right? The shock card, I feel like the seduction, the ending, some type of end might have happened with you and this person. You're all going to be at different levels and how heavy or light this was, you know what I mean? Like first meeting, or if you have history with this person, but there is some type of shock that may hit you when it talks about repairing the bond. Spirit, talk to me. What else for Aries? Where is this going to go? What else do they need to know about this story that's playing out for them? All right, Nine of Pentacles, very grounded in your energy. Hermit energy. So you may be spending time alone with your person. If this was some type of third party with that seduction card, someone's coming in single, and it's very interesting for my podcast listeners. These cats, I'm using my cat tarot, and someone is deciding to go left or right, getting ready to take action, and they're facing someone who's alone. Right, the cat's like looking at this person. So your person may actually be single now if this was that situation, or they're seeing you glowing on your own. All right. And like just kind of reflecting, healing. There's something about someone, just like in their own energy, giving attention only to those who deserve it and finding their inner light. Hermit is like spending time alone. That could be just a super single energy that I'm looking at here. And someone's about to take action. Let's see. About to pounce like a cat, right? Four of Swords, some stagnant energy. Page of Pentacles. It's like they're really thinking about you. Someone's thinking about this. Four of Swords and Page of Pentacles. There is potential here. Okay, and that could also be a message. Queen of Cups, all right? A lot of emotions. This person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Have it some way in their chart, but I feel like this is talking more about the emotional connection. Cups are all about emotions, romancing, love, that kind of energy. Oh dear. And Ten of Pentacles, commitment. Growing old together. This is a little cat family. Definitely talk about higher commitments here. And the devil's coming up here now. Let's see. The devil, Four of Cups, and Death again. Your person, you may be in this Nine of Pentacles energy, Aries. All right. Aries are known for being, okay on their own if need be. All right. But I feel like with the devil, the addiction card, this person may really be thinking about you a lot. Likewise, they might have had some toxic patterns. And they might not have seized a cup of love, arrogant wastefulness, Four of Cups. All right, someone withdrew or, wasn't taking advantage of this kind of opportunity. But I'm seeing the Death card again. That's like coming to an end. This person might have really gone within with that Hermit card. It could be the both of you. All right, you could be the Nine of Pentacles, or your person could be the Hermit. Roles can be reversed in these readings, so take it as it resonates. But I am seeing some type of ending of fear and emotional blockages, and someone like seeing the potential but just sleeping on it, like not doing anything. Okay, I see Death, and now Ace of Swords, new mindsets, communication coming through, and that could be the shock. Spirit, talk to me more. How is this person coming towards Aries? Obviously, we see the hammer to rebuild that energy. Well, let's see. It looks like they've gone through some transformations. Spirit, especially with the Ace of Swords, and that's also about truth and clarity. And Ascending is all about preparing for union, learning more about each other. You guys may, maybe this was a false start for a lot of you. Spirit, talk to me. How is this person coming towards Aries? Eight of Pentacles, that's working on it, mastering it, rebuilding. Knight of Wands, a lot of passion here. All right, forward moving energy. Seven of Pentacles, that's usually waiting for the fruits of your labor. They might have felt like they put a lot of energy into this. Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, and Ten of Wands. Let me clarify this Three of Cups for you guys. I do see a commitment might have been involved. I'll throw that out there, but they might have been burdened by the idea of commitment for some of you, okay? Three of Cups is dating, reuniting, wanting a good time. Why Three of Cups and a Ten of Wands? We did start out, that could be third party. Let me see. King of Pentacles. Let's see where this goes. Two cards wanted to come out. What is here? Okay. This almost looks like that they missed you. I feel like King of Pentacles, they're coming in very sturdy. The Pentacle Suite is all about like that domestic energy. All right, hubby, wifey energy, committed, hardworking. They could have Earth sign somewhere in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I'm seeing, now these two cards were stuck together. Ace of Pentacles feels stronger intuitively. They're coming to try to offer some type of something stable. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is how we get to this Ten of Pentacles with the cat family. Okay, growing old together, trying to stabilize a commitment. They're seeing the potential for something long-term, something very flourishing. But the Nine of Wands is here. Now, someone may still be hurt. Okay, they could be coming to you wounded. I do see Ten of Wands. All right. So whatever, if this was, because I see seduction, there's a reason why the seduction card usually comes out. Whatever happened here between you guys, someone is very wounded. All right. And there's a little cat with a bandage on its ear. All right. And then 10 of Wands, there's a cat with a bunch of wands on its back, that's kind of like stressed, tired, like doing whatever they can, about to reach a breaking point, and it's to offer you this new beginning. So good energy. Now the Chariot is underneath. That's like the Knight of the Arcana, the major arcana. That's someone, usually for me, that's someone coming towards you. 10 of Cups, they really see potential. There we have 1010 showing up in your reading here. 10 of Cups is happy, another happy cat family with a rainbow, except it's emphasizing the more emotional aspects of this. Something they feel like they could have all their cups filled, and we're all human. It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies, but there is very strong potential this person is seeing with you. And with a 10, it's likely mutual for a lot of you. I feel like, with the Chariot, I mean, accept or reject this energy here, but it's looking good, Aries. Okay, so something's definitely coming towards you. It's very likely you guys end up in a commitment with this person for most of you. I mean, some of you, if you are starting out something new, I'm going to throw that out there, because aces can be new beginnings in love as well. But with all of these, most people don't jump to 10s right away, It starts out there, but they're looking at you doing your thing, and they want a victory with you with that Chariot card. Okay, so, and I see the Hangman. They really, here we go. It's shuffling while I was talking. They really, Judgment is like rethinking the past. Hangman, period of suspension. This might have been on hold for a while. That 7 of Cups, there might have been some delay here. Okay, but they probably seeing things from a different angle and rethinking the past. Okay, so if you were treated like an option with their one-sidedness, I think that's the ending. That's what's ending. They're whatever they were going through, it's like a new mindset is coming through. So if they start showing that to you, it's looking good. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Let me get some hidden messages for this story. If people and still in no contact. Hidden messages, person on Aries mind. Now, I always pick up a discussion. Sometimes you may recognize your own feelings or a little back and forth happening with these messages, and it's usually easy when a conversation is coming out. Let's take a look. This feels strong. I look for you everywhere. I don't react when people mention you. We will be together again. Yes, that's their thoughts. You speak to me through music. Get one more here. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yes, that 4 of Swords is literally a card someone's sleeping and thinking. So we will be together again. We got Judgment. We got them coming towards you. Spirit, other hidden messages for Aries. This person the story is about. I don't know what you want. That's honest. I want you so badly. All right, this feels strong. You let me down. Yeah, that's probably you, Aries. I need security. Okay, so this is the hurdle that's going to need to be crossed here. I do feel like that's whoever, roles can be reversed, but if you felt like this person, wasn't taking things seriously, that's probably you guys saying like, hey. Yeah, and I do see I can't be with you. Some of you are not going to want to like accept this, okay? Or in your head, you're going to be thinking that these are hidden thoughts and messages. Not everyone acts on them, okay? So be wary of that as well. But it does look like someone's coming towards you. So there's going to be some fear and like hesitation, I feel like, on some of you guys' parts there, okay? Yeah, and the bottom of deck, I know you don't feel the same. So this person is aware that there's some bridges to cross, it looks like. All right. So Aries, I am going to leave your reading there. Best of luck in this situation. I am available for personal reads at moonfiretarot.com and all my other services. Okay. Light and love, guys. Take it easy.